this. I made it to Englewood. The first thing I see is an old telephone exchange name phone number. I'm not sure what that means in New Jersey. In New York, LO would have been Longacre. But, that's funny. So I made it up to Englewood. I think it was about an hour by bus. This is a cool little town. This downtown area that I wisely actually planned this trip a little bit. I wisely planned to land in this area. Everything I've seen of this town looks really cool. This is Palisade Avenue at Nathaniel Place. It's fully intact NewTel with a whole bunch of stickers on it. Nothing doing. Big surprise there, right? And that looks like the landline up there. Well, a NewTel is a NewTel is a NewTel, right? The only standouts are the ones that work. And unless I'm forgetting, so far I think I've only found one, and that was in Elizabeth. One working NewTel, that is. Found a few PTSs lately. I don't even think I'm going to try the nickel. Depositing a nickel to see if it goes straight through. Because I think I already know. Not really sure how far I'm willing to travel for this stuff. But
it's big, you know what I mean?
This took about an hour, and I didn't really feel like that long. I'd like to go revisit Atlantic City, which I think I was there about 5 years ago. I think that's over 2 hours. I'd have to stay the night. This is a cool little town, though. I mean, maybe not so little. There's one way across the street. I'm actually gonna maybe swing back later. Do this side of the street first. Looks like it might not be a NewTel. Let's see. That looks like it might have been a payphone. Or maybe two of them. Back to back. This will be another opportunity to see if I can match it up on Street View. This is, I don't know where this is. It's Palisade Avenue and, well, I'll figure it out. The Lukoil station, which probably used to be a Getty. So here's a close-up of that one I spotted from across the avenue. Yeah, that's not a NewTel, but I can't tell what it is, or was. Who owned it, that is. Somebody just stuffed a handset in the space there. Salvador, country code 503, $1 for 4 minutes. Oh, that's a metal placard. If I mess with it too much, I'll probably cut myself. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Yep, this thing's dead. No way to know who left it behind. Suppose I could check my website and see if it's listed there, but that really wouldn't give you much of a clue, most likely. I didn't see this one on the way over from across the street. Just a pedestal. And hey, maybe that power outlet works. And this could actually be a functional charging station. Constellation Records. With these things, I always see a face, a screaming face, bug-eyed and tears coming out of its eyes. And here's a teardrop down there. Oh, I'm getting the cobwebs on myself. Here's a different view of that first one that I got. Outside the Chik-fil-a. Just thought I'd give Engelwood's free Wi-Fi a spin. New York has the Blink NYC, which, when it works, the internet is fast as hell. But I say it doesn't even work half the time, but I haven't tested it in a while. So Engelwood's free Wi-Fi, and I'm standing right next to it, next to the antenna. Gives you 65 up and 65 down and 5 up. Oh, this is cool. They have the old "Don't Walk" signs. I haven't seen these in a while. Those are beautiful, I think. I like them much better than the more modern ones. Alright, well, that's all I had time for. Guess I was only here for about an hour and a half, or 2 hours. And that's about all I had in mind. I have to get back for meeting up with a friend later. Taking the Turnpike Express back, New Jersey Turnpike, as I think I said in a previous one of these little videos. I used to have a romanticized image of the Turnpike, and I blame that perception entirely on the Simon and Garfunkel song. America, counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike. I no longer have a romanticized notion of the New Jersey Turnpike, or of any turnpike. One thing I liked about Englewood was as soon as we crossed into the city, there's a sign that said Englewood is a stigma-free zone. I saw that sign in a couple of spots around. I liked the spirit of the sentiment. But I wonder if they would stigmatize against payphone hunting. Or payphones in general. They haven't gotten rid of all of them, so knows they still have room in their heart, in their collective heart, for payphones. So we spotted one NewTel, one nondescript, and one pedestal, and at least one possible vestige of a phone that used to be there with evidence of its existence left on the sidewalk. So I'll have to, I think that's all I found today. One big difference between NJT buses and trains is that the windows are a lot cleaner on the buses. Or not so much clean, but clear view. They're not pockmarked with zillions of little things. But I liked Englewood. If it wasn't an hour each way, and if this bus wasn't actually kind of giving me a headache, I'd think of it as maybe a repeat destination. But I did happen to get the express bus back, so we'll see if that's any faster. It was about an hour bus ride up. But the bus... Okay, we're in Leonia now. And I swear I saw at least one. This is so ridiculous. But I saw at least one. Looked like a NewTel phone. It was on this side of the street, so maybe I'll get it again, or maybe I'll see it this time and get it on video. There's a yellow mailbox. That's probably not really a mailbox. I may have already missed it. Ooh, look, a barber's pole. Only is the name of the place. You have to decapitate before entering. No bodies allowed. That's nasty. I mean, for any sort of documentary purpose, that's not the chances that any of these things are going to have dial tone is so small that I'm not really missing much by not getting my hands on these things. But I guess the future remains to be seen if NewTel rises up from its ashes. I've heard that they're coming back. NewTel phones in the Philadelphia area are coming back to life, and they're even putting in new ones. I'm not seeing any other signs of life any place I've been in New Jersey, but just give it some time, perhaps. I can't see both sides of this street at the same time, so don't know what I'm missing on the other side.